Welcome back. We're starting at chapter 4 today, Northia Province. And we're gonna be in the snow. I expect the beginning of the chapter to be story heavy and not too much fighting. We'll see about that. The Courageous. I hadn't heard that that soundtrack in a while. Beautiful sky. Viscount Arcade, Laura's father.
We are now over the western part of the Isengard mountain range. Estimated arrival in Heimdall is 1410.
Maintain current course and speed. Once we reach Ulster, adjust course to run parallel to the railroad.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You have my thanks, Your Grace. Your assistance this past week has been invaluable.
Think nothing of it. This is the Crimson Wing's job, after all. I've no doubt your first bout of field exercises in Northumbria saw you even busier than I. It is I who should be thanking you for your hard work.
To be honest, I'm having a difficult time deciding how to proceed as a teacher.
Perhaps that is a sign of General Craig's influence. I would advise you to follow your own convictions, for that way you may...
Ah, instructor. There you are.
Oh, they're with the prince.
Cadet Arner.
Greetings, my lord.
Seeing it up close, the Courageous is truly amazing. And though it was barely used during the Civil War, its main cannon is certainly impressive as well. Perhaps we should consider deploying a number of cruisers to match our fleet of battleships.
Cadet.
It is true that during an emergency, such power may prove beneficial. Learning when to use one's power and when to refrain is an important lesson. If that is the lesson your field exercises have taught you, then I'd say it is safe to declare them a success.
Yes, of course. My thanks, Captain Arcade. I look forward to seeing you again. I wish you luck patrolling the summer festival alongside my older brother.
Olivier? Or Olivert, rather. Are we going back to Heimdall? It's a beautiful city. Very European. Most cities are, but... Uh-oh. They're disappearing.
Damn it! How many times have they slipped away like that now? There's no end to it!
We need help from the Intelligence Division or the RMP.
Man, it'd be nice if all we had to deal with are those half-wits. we can't afford to let our guard down. Spread out and lay low until the appointed time. Be sure you've got your ramdas ready to use.
He reminds me of the informant from
Roger.
Raquel.
Recommencing mission.
Oplaroma grass.
Red flowers?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
There's no end to them.
Someone's taking care of the pleroma grass? Vida?
The eyes which served as the vessel for the bringer of miracles. But when the flame consumed the mirage, the fairy tale became that of the Empire. So as a professional, how do you intend to intervene?
Oh, was I that obvious?
That's the man again?
To be perfectly honest, I'm having a bit of trouble finding a lead. I was hoping we could work together as friends and colleagues and have ourselves a little information exchange. I could even help you bury the hatchet with the elder of your clan, perhaps?
That's right. You have an agreement with her, don't you? Well, I'll consider your offer. However, I ask that you play nice from now on, Mr. Former History Instructor. Or should I say, Second Dominion, Thomas Lysander the Partitioner.
The Partitioner. I didn't catch the name there after Thomas. Valflame Palace. Beautiful indoors garden. No one around. Eugene the Third. Priscilla.
I would not have expected that Olivert would be missing the party like this.
It is unfortunate, yet understandable, given the current situation. With the Crimson Wings safeguarding Heimdall's skies, I'm sure the citizens will feel at ease.
Yes, but I can't help but feel bad for him. I wonder if he's been upset over Cedric's actions of late.
Olivert isn't the type to let that get to him. You should know this as well as I.
No, you're right. He was only a young boy when he lost his mother and was adopted into the royal family. I would have understood if he hadn't accepted me, given his early life. But he gladly welcomed me as his stepmother and was truly happy when Alphen and Cedric were born.
Yes, that is the virtue he possesses. It's easy to believe he has friends not simply across Erebonia, but the entire continent.
Yes. However, recently, even though Cedric once looked up to his older brother, he...
Pardon me, Your Highness. Chancellor Osborne would like an audience.
Very well. Send him in.
My apologies for interrupting, my liege.
You as well, Lady Priscilla.
No. It's quite all right. I shall excuse myself now.
She seems to have some worries about the prince.
It is to be expected, so long as she sees things differently from you.
Understood.
Those mountains look...
In any event, it seems things are
look
beginning
pretty
to
nice.
line up with what was written in the records.
Yes, though we set the timing for the Civil War ourselves. By this point, however, the ending is all but decided. But are you certain this is all right? Leaving everything in my hands?
As I told you 14 years ago, if there truly is no other way to avoid this end, then I shall leave it all to you.
Or should I say the
It may
mountains are
place
low
a great
res,
burden on my sons,
but it looks like it's a potential very nice view for the castle people.
could not the same be said of you?
Yes, my liege.
Radiant Heimdall, Chapter 4. Ooh, July the 4th. With July, summer was in full swing and leaves. However, with Thor's move back towards being a traditional military academy, no summer uniforms were given out. Students at both the main and branch campuses were not allowed to remove the inner lining from their normal uniform. That's a very specific detail. As students across both campuses were wilting under the sun's harsh rays, a certain event was about to take place that would bring them all together. Fourth period. Class 9. Up until now, we've covered an overview of the time period from the Great Collapse to the modern era, but starting this week, we'll be taking a more in-depth look at certain key individuals. We'll start with Dreikel's Ryza Arner, father of the Imperial Renaissance. 250 years ago, he brought the War of the Lions to a close, ushering us into the modern era. Though he was born as the third prince of Emperor Valius V, he was born out of wedlock and ended up abdicating his status and wandering the Empire. He found himself at the edge of the Empire, the Nord Highlands. There, he was welcomed by the nomadic tribes and spent a few years with them. Meanwhile, the Empire's mainland had been plunged into a bloody civil war. Originally, he had no interest in the throne, but once he saw the toll the war was taking on his country, he decided to put an end to it. He started with only 17 followers, 16 Nord warriors who decided to join him, and his confidant, the Knight Roland. Half a year later, though, Prince Dreikels would have a fateful encounter in the southeast of the Empire, Legram. The daughter of a count and leader of the Eisen Ritter, Leon Sandlot, the hero otherwise known as the Lance Maiden.
I have a question. Was that person you and the other instructors fought the real Saint Leanne?
How does she know that? Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. This guy looks older than a student. Saint Leanne is a legendary knight. There's no way it was actually her, but I heard the fight was intense. Well, instructor?
Without a doubt. She was tremendously strong, and that aura of hers certainly seemed real. But it's possible one of Ouroboros' members is just posing as her. Let's put that aside for now, though.
Don't be
stingy.
By the way, 254 years ago today, on July 4th, the War of the Lions came to an end. Now, keep in mind the test will cover the events from just before to just after the War of the Lions, so make sure to review that time period thoroughly. I hate to admit it, but he really is a good teacher. Well, to be fair, he himself was a student just last year. I heard his grades were pretty high too. He looks great in classes too. Anyway, our 4 days of midterms will begin tomorrow. General studies, military science, arts, information processing, combat technique, there'll be a lot to cover, so good luck. Phew, you rattled those all off like it'd be easy. No way all that is going to be easy. I suppose we'll simply have to trust in everything we've learned thus far. By the by, a little birdie told me the content of our exams and the schedule will match that of the main campus. I wonder, will our grades be posted alongside theirs? That's right, both individual scores and class averages will be posted at both campuses, so it should be worth your time to study, wouldn't you agree? It's so blatant. So you're going to make us compete. And our little crown prince is going to be handed first place on a silver platter, yeah? I can totally see that happening. No, that won't happen. In the past, Thors was split up into nobles and commoners, but grading has always been done fairly. The instructors I know at the main campus wouldn't let grades be tampered with like that. So at the very least, the exams will be a level playing field. Well, if you say so. There'll also be a little reward waiting for you guys once the exams are over. You'll have a free day this weekend to look forward to, so give the exams your all. I'll be giving the exams for Erebonian history and combat technique, so please ask me anything you're confused about before tomorrow. All preparations for the exams have been completed. Grades will be posted alongside the main campuses, but I don't expect there to be problems. Our curriculum should be in sync, thanks to the Orbital Net. It's great that we are able to work with the main campus instructors to come up with exam questions. All that's left is for the students themselves to show us what they've got. Jaeger Corps have been confirmed retreating from the Empire since last month's field exercise, and according to the intelligence division, it would appear the society is withdrawn as well. I see. Well, if that's true, it's great news, but maybe we can stop being fully clenched all the time now? We cannot let our guards down completely, but for the time being, we can at least allow them to just be students. Take care not to disclose any information regarding exam questions, but feel free to clarify any questions the students have. Be a simple guiding hand in their studies. Looks like Big Bad Mr. Michael has really toned it down. He's always been very serious and responsible, but it seems like he's been thinking with the students in mind recently. Let's do our best to be as much help to the students as we can today. Right, we've still got some time before the school closes for the day. Well then, let's split up, gang. The exams will be held over the next 4 days, and then this Sunday is a free day. The location for our next field exercises will be announced too, so it's going to be a busy few days. Looks like everyone's working together to brush up on their weak subjects. I guess I'll make rounds to and talk to my students, to any students who look like they're having a tough time. That aside, Ouroboros in the Black Workshop. I wonder if the principal and a professor know anything about them. Today's a free day before the exam. Talk to specific characters today to trigger study events. The main story will progress after you've seen all the key events and used up all your studying points. Oh wow. Oh, every time I stand there and do the Arcus, Major Michael does like the jump scare thing of just being right in front of me, way too close for comfort. Looks like all the students are studying hard. The scores will be ranked individually as well as by class. I wouldn't mind seeing our student do better than those at the main campus. Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay, so there's a lot of star stuff on the map, and I'm thinking there might be like the hot tub thing. Nothing here? Oh yeah. Investigate. Creating clean water during a disaster. Prepare a container, pack bottom with cloth. Pack charcoal, sand, and pebbles in that order. Pour water from above and wait. Is that going to be quizzed on? Oh no. I think... Okay, pack bottom with cloth, charcoal, sand, and pebbles. I need to make sure everyone memorizes this. I don't know if I should take notes. Although, I got C in the last chapter, so I'm definitely not going for like a perfect playthrough. So I'll remember what I remember. Are you helping with these two, Toa? Are you helping with these two, Toa? Yeah, sure I am. These two were both a little worried about questions on politics. Not to mention all the recent changes in the political landscape, the dissolution of the House of Representatives and the House of Peers, the establishment of the Central Diet, and 8 Metropolis Plan. It all sounds like some foreign language. I feel your pain. If you have time, would you mind helping us out, Rean? There's only so much I can cover on my own. Sure thing. Rean helped Toa give the students advice on political ethic. Oh, Instructor Rean. You're all studying for the test together? Yes, we're going over things subject by subject and teaching each other the ones we know best. My specialty is the medical field. Leave survival skills to me. And finally, I'm in charge of physics. Sounds like you guys got a good system going on here. Well, if that was everything on the exam, then yes, but we're having some trouble with history. Well, that's what I'm here for. Let me take a look. I guess it never hurts to ask. This computer science? Are you two studying orbital technology? For now, yes. I'm going to teach Tita about military science, and she's teaching me about orbments. I see. Well, doesn't sound like there's much I can help with here. Actually, regarding the usage of orbital AEDs, if you don't mind, could we get a brief overview? I had some questions about it, just about its use outside of just basic operations. Oh yeah, I was curious about that too. Well, that I can help with. Leave it to me. Thank you. My thanks. Rean gave advice on using technology in combat situations. Alright. So those are done. There's 2 bonding events here. I have 3 in my options. Okay, so there's Muse, Altina, Kurt, Toa, Yuna, and Ash. I'm gonna do... I don't know, like, I'm curious about Musei's thirst and stuff. I want to do Yuna and Kurt, at least, until they're maxed out. Because I feel like they're the two true mains. I don't know if Kurt is necessarily a main, but he was one of the first few, and I kind of like his character. Like, I like him as a character. Even though there's nothing that much interesting about him, like, I feel like there's just, I relate somehow. Like, he's more, like, down to earth, and maybe he reminds me of Machias a little bit, but not that much. And then maybe we could do Musei for the memes. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So, second floor would be... Are we on the second floor now? No. Yes, we were. Oh, there's something here. Valerie. What are you doing here? Is there a problem? No, I was just wondering why you weren't studying for the exams. Everyone else has gotten together and started studying their weakest subjects. Must I do the same thing as everyone else? Besides, exams are for measuring your average knowledge. If you cram the day before, it's not a proper measurement. Well, I suppose, but I thought that Valerie had opened up a little since when she first got here. But I guess she's just as aloof as ever. Oh yeah, you joined the Modern Music Club, right? How's that been going? Well, that reaction says it all. Are you having some trouble with the club? Let's say I am, but does it matter to you? I'd appreciate if you quit prying into my personal matter. I've got nothing to talk with you about. Is that so? As a teacher, I can't let whatever problem she's having continue. I'll talk to the other members of the club first, Pablo and Gustav. It looks like she was meditating. Instructor Schwarzer, are you still here? That was a wrong tone, but whatever. Yeah, I talked with Pablo and Gustav. I think you should find a way to make up with Pablo. You're such a busybody. Well, if it were just a normal argument, I wouldn't step in like this, but it seems like there's something you've been bottling up. Bottling up? Yeah, I'm sure you'll deny it, but you want to be on vocals more than anyone, don't you? That's not true. Well, sorry if I am being a busybody, but you're from a noble family in Northumbria, right? So, what if I am? It's just that if that were the case, I can imagine the circumstances you must have endured. Well, you're not wrong there. Back when Northumbria was still a principality, the nobility system was still in place. After the Northumbrian disaster, the government was remade and the nobility abolished, though they kept their wealth to some extent. In a poor country like ours, children born into wealth and comfort were, of course, big victims of envy and spite. Valerie. And on top of that, I have another secret. The truth is, my family is related to the former Grand Prince of Northumbria, Balmund. Oh, the former Grand Prince? I'm sure you know the story. You're a history teacher, after all. Grand Prince Balmund, the traitorous ruler who fled Northumbria during the disaster 28 years ago. Apparently, any family with connections to him is a family of devils, mine included. How could they say such a thing? I came here intending to keep that a secret, but I don't care anymore. Anyway, it's probably best if you not get involved with the devil. So please, instructor, just leave me be. I can't do that. Valerie, how come you didn't tell me sooner? It's just no fair for someone who's done nothing wrong to be treated like that. How long were you two there? We were here pretty much the whole time, sorry. Pablo and I were just worried though. It was a secret. This school is just full of busybodies. But fine, I'll let you two know as well. Nothing good will come from associating with me, so... Don't be daft? Huh? Yeah, hearing that stuff even made me angry. Family of devils? None of that matters if in the world of rock. Aye, come to think of it, it might even come in handy. Rock's all about the soul. Your upbringing doesn't have anything to do with it. Here, Valerie. It's about time you quit bottling it all up. Take those emotions and light a fire to them. Let them blow it right up. He means they want to play some rock music with you now. Alright then, I'll go get the key to the art room. You get me, instructor. What about the studying? Hey, what are you... How did it end up like this? No use whining about it. Yeah, you just gotta do it. I know. Screw it. I thought we'd hear her sing or something. Okay. That was brilliant. Your music was almost entrancing. I'd say it was pretty darn close to professional sounding.
Flattery won't get you anywhere.
No need to be so shy. That was a square thousand times better than any lyrics that followed my gob. So from now on, you'll focus on vocals. Is that right with you, Valerie?
Fine, whatever.
I guess it's too late for me to back out anymore anyway. The secret's out now. Does that mean you'll agree to it? Yeah, I give up. Yes, get in there. I get the feeling things are only gonna get more fun from here on. Different floor. Looks like you two are reviewing political ethics. Indeed, unlike other subjects, this one incorporates current events. So we thought we could study by reviewing said events. Unfortunately, all of these new terms are rather confusing. I've just spent the whole time asking Kurt questions. Sorry for keeping you on your own studying. From your own studying? Not at all. Explaining these concepts to you is an excellent method of reviewing for me. So please, don't worry yourself. You really are a great guy. Kurt seems to be doing fine, but I still might be able to help out here. Should I help these two study? Is it alright if I join you guys? I'd like to try out a quick economics quiz on you too. I see. Sounds interesting. Sure, alright. Alright, let's start with you, Kurt. What is it called when the market as a whole is down but one stock is high? I believe that's called isolated gain. Good job, that's correct. Your turn, Wayne. What is it called when the market rises and falls drastically in a short period of time? Violent waves? Almost there but not quite. The term violent fluctuations, correct? Exactly. I see. Next question. Either of you can answer this. What is the term for financial gain generated through ownership of an asset? Did that question stump you? Even you, Kurt? I've narrowed it down to two candidates. Do you happen to know the answer, Wayne? I'm not completely sure, but a term did pop into my head. Is it capital gain? Capital gain is generated by selling assets such as stocks for more than you bought them for. Mixing these two up is a pretty common mistake. In that case, is it income gain perhaps? Exactly. That was a tough one, but you got it. No, it was simply process of elimination this time. Even so, good job, Kurt. We're both from Heimdall, but you're so much better at this than me. Oh, you're from the capital too, Wayne? Yeah, though technically there was a short bit when I was elsewhere. But anyway, I'm thankful Kurt's here. I pale in comparison to you, whether it's studies or practical skills. But someday I'll definitely catch up to you. I'm flattered to hear you say so. However, I will continue to hone my skills as well. They've got quite the spirited relationship. After that, a few more quiz questions were given out to help Kurt and Wayne study. Okay, 4 stars. Walking the hallway like a supervisor, like a security guard or something. Why is all this Empire history stuff so tricky to me? Do you get any of this, Leo? I can help you with crossbow stuff. I'm all set when it comes to stuff about the ocean, but anything else, I'm at a lost case. I get that it's important to know history so you can learn from it, but do we gotta memorize all these names and dates? Ugh, I feel like my head's about to explode. Seems like they're cramming for their history exams. They look pretty focused. Maybe I can help them out a bit? Hey, Yuna, Leonora. Sounds like you two might be having some trouble. Instructor Rean. Well, you're kind of at the root of our problems right now. I guess that's one way to put it. As my way of apologizing, how about I help you study? For real? Oh man, that'd be great. This part, we covered in class just recently. The War of the Lions began in 947. Can you name the 3 events that directly led to it? Let's see. The War of the Lions was a battle over succession, and the first reason was the death of Emperor Valius V. Yeah, that's exactly right. The next is the assassination of Prince Manfred, right? He was supposed to be the emperor. But isn't it just these 2 things? Well, to be fair, the third reason is a little tricky, but it's also the most direct cause of the war. All the remaining princes trying to claim the throne at once. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know why that was written in red, like it's important for future reference. The first one to try to seize the throne was the 4th prince, Othros. Then, it was 2 years after the war began that Prince Drycles raised an army to put an end to it. When you explain it in steps like that, it's easier to understand. Yeah, there's a lot to remember, but I feel like it's better organized in my head now. Glad to help. No matter how the question is actually written, as long as you understand the sequence of event, you should be able to answer. I hate to admit it, but he's kind of relatable. Why don't you just appreciate him for what he is? I hope I was able to help you guys even a little. Oh, and while I'm here, let me go over the different battlefields with you. Oh, her bond is quite low. Wow. So if I really wanted to learn everything, it's all here. At least a summary of it. I don't know how detailed it goes. Two years only. Interesting. Okay. Oh wait, is it all stuff? Okay, increasing my book notes. It didn't do that for the other one. Yeah. Are you two studying physics? Looks like you're making good progress. Well, actually, we're having a hard time concentrating, but I'm sure that if you helped us, we could make even more progress. I almost thought you were being serious there for a second. You say it never changes. They both get good grades, so I shouldn't have to worry about them. But that's still no reason for me to not to help out. Well, if it won't distract you, I can help. Then it's decided. Thank you. Judging from your notes, you probably don't even need my help. Though, Tatiana, you may have made a few careless mistakes. Sorry. I wasn't criticizing you. We're both still having some trouble with one of the more recent concepts. The variables that affect trajectory. Rotation and air resistance cause trajectories to deviate. Instructor Michael is already teaching you that, huh? Yes, but we're having a hard time grasping it, especially the precession effect. Would you be able to teach us about it? That's actually hard for me too. When a rotating object, in this case a bullet, is hit with an external force such as air resistance, its trajectory will deviate. A bullet rotating to the right will sway right, and a bullet rotating to the left will sway left. At the very least, just remember that. To be honest, that's the extent of my knowledge on the subject. I see. That's still helpful. It's hard for me to answer questions outside of my specialty. It might be better to ask Instructor Michael. Does that mean you're abandoning us? Would you be able to help us a little more? I feel like you're really good at breaking things down to make them easier to learn. Well, when you put it that way, I can't refuse. He even looks cute when he's struggling. After that, Rean taught the two physics using the knowledge he'd gained through experience. A full 3 stars now. Okay, so what's left now is the 2 red markers. So right here, I think I'll keep that for the next episode, since we've done all of the bonding point, or the study points at least, and we're coming close to an hour. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.